Good day to you, lovely viewers. I welcome you all to the OJM_TV, where we explore real life issues and offer guidance and support. Today we are discussing a heart-wrenching story. Can you guess what the story will be? As I made mention of heart-wrenching, maybe you guessed right. So we are going to talk about a toxic relationship. Toxic relationships. Yeah, so we have a letter from a victim of a toxic relationship who has shared her story with us. For security reasons, we like to keep her anonymous. So you keep this person's name Akosia. So our panel will dive into the dynamics of toxic relationships, offering insights and advice. Let's start with Akosia's story. But before that, I'd like to introduce my panelists. Myself, my name is Jennifer Sachi. So on my left is James Sterling.
And I am Future.
Okay, Sister Future, I welcome you to OJM_TV once again. And Brother James, you're only welcome. You are looking so good.
Thank you. You're not looking bad yourself.
Thank you. So we'll commence with Akosia's story. That panel, I'm writing to you as a last resort, desperate for guidance and support. I've been in a toxic relationship with my partner for 3 years. Wow, 3 solid years. We were once deeply in love, but now I feel suffocated, trapped, and helpless. He's become increasingly controlling, dictating what I wear, who I see, and even what I post on social media. He is emotionally and verbally abusive, making me feel worthless and belittling my accomplishments. I've lost count of the times he's threatened to leave me or harm himself if I don't comply with his demands. Despite my best efforts, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells, never showing when the next explosion will happen. I've become isolated to friends and family, and my self-esteem has hit rock bottom. I'm torn between my love for him and my desire to escape this toxic cycle. I've tried to address these issues with him, but he denies any wrongdoing and blames me for his behavior. Please, panel, help me understand what I'm going through and offer guidance on how to break free from these hellish relationships. Great! So this is Akosia's story. She's been in this relationship for 3 solid years. Panel, what are your initials about this?
Okay. Akosia, I just wanted to say that it's a relationship, right? And you are not yet married to this person. You've dated the person for 3 years. I think 3 years is enough for you to, pick up your life and start over again. Wow. Because staying with someone who constantly abuses you and the person is very manipulative, it shows you the long way the person is going to go if he eventually settles down with this person. You see, some people can be very manipulative and they will make everything look like they are rather doing you a favor. Looking at Akosia's story, she said the guy threatens to harm himself if she tries to leave him. Wow. And you could see that is manipulation. It seems like he is not, like he is rather doing her a favor. He doesn't want her to leave. He loves her so much, whilst he is manipulating her emotionally and otherwise. You could think of that, because someone who loves you is never going to do anything to hurt you. I bet you that. If he really loves you, there is no way he's going to abuse you emotionally and verbally. Wow. So emotional abuse always comes in when someone does not respect you, he doesn't regard you. You could think of that.
Wow.
When someone doesn't have full regard or full respect for you, the person can abuse you, can shame you, can treat you in a way that is not right. And I think Akosua should be in the best position to take a stand for herself, because this is just what the relationship, as she rightfully called it. Thank you.
Thank you. So, Sister Future, so your immediate suggestion of Akosia's story, you need to just work out of the relationship, right?
Yes, Akosua working out of the relationship is the best solution, because this person might be saying that he is going to harm himself if she eventually leaves. Who knows if the story might be the opposite?
Okay.
Because he abuses her, do not forget, he abuses her emotionally, he abuses her verbally. These are some of the things that can lead to depression. When you abuse someone emotionally or verbally, it makes the person feel less of himself or herself. And this can lead to depression or suicide attempt. And so that's why I strongly stand that Akosua should take a stand and leave the relationship.
Thank you very much, Sister Future. But one thing I'd like my viewers to understand is that we all know Akosua has been in this situation for 20 years, right? I want us to understand that being in a toxic relationship is not that easy as we think, to just stand up and work out. So, Sister Future, I'll come back to you. But before that, I'd like to hear of Brother James.
Okay.
What do you think Akosua should do?
I mean, first of all, you need to calm down. Yes, because listen to our personal story. You know, ladies are good with storytelling, and I can, though it's saddening, I feel that no one should be in a toxic relationship. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's a lot of drama that is packed in one letter, and if I may address some of them, I think that first of all, we should really properly know how to define the word toxic relationship. We should know when we should be seeing correction. We should know when we should be seeing concern. Okay, and so when we look at Akosia's story very well, you can see that I'm seeing someone who may be a little bit corrected, may see correction as abuse. If you look deep into the story, you might just end up embarrassed and push people from good people who they are supposed to really love, people that are supposed to calm down, understand what they want to do in the relationship, to understand each other, and we need to really work their life out. I'm not saying that the guy will be perfect, but I'm saying that we should critically look at the situation and then really consider if really Akosua is in a toxic relationship, and not just to say anything out there, because it may come out of experiences that you've heard and you've had and other things. And so, but not necessarily that Akosua is really in a toxic relationship. Those are some of the things that she said. I'll take it, I'll end it here, since it's my initial expression about
Okay.
the whole thing.
Thank you very much, Brother James. So, if I should get you right, what you are trying to say is that Akosua shouldn't instantly leave the relationship. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, what I'm trying to say is that if you look at the latter part of her letter, I don't know if you can do that, if you can read the latter part of the letter.
Oh, okay. So Akosua says, I'm torn between my love for him and my desire to escape this toxic cycle. Despite my best efforts, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. So panel, please help me understand what I'm going through and offer guidance on how to break free from this hellish relationship.
Help me understand.
Okay.
So there are a lot of things that Akosua need to be addressed on. Akosua need to be educated on what needs to be in the relationship.
Okay.
What she needs to know, what she needs to be doing, how to stand for herself when she should accept fault. Because all that because I've said, you have never said anything good about the guy. I don't know if you can see, you have said nothing. And I was in this relationship for 3 good years. And for 3 good years, who does that? I have said anything good about the guy. I have said anything beautiful about the guy.
Oh, really?
Only comparison, honestly. That's why I think personally that we should take our time, dive into our process issue, and maybe we'll come out with a solution will help our process rather.
Okay.
Those are time, in Ghana, people say Ghana relationship is like our government. You move from one and you get into the worst one rather. And so we should be able to advise, at least understand where our process is coming from. If there's any guidance we can give to our process, I think first of all, I think the two of them should see a counselor so that some of these issues can be addressed. Taken from there.
So I moved to Sister Peter. So Sister Peter, can you identify some common signs of a toxic relationship?
I think being in a toxic relationship, you could see some of the things like verbal abuse and all of that.
Yeah.
There is difference between simple corrections and verbal abuse. I'll take that again. There is difference between simple corrections and verbal abuse. Okay. Simple corrections could be, oh, James, the cup you this here is not nice. Kindly remove it, take it from there. And there is another one. Oh, James, are you normal? Can't you see that the place you place this cup is not nice?
Tonations.
Yeah, tonations.
Foundation issues.
Okay. So that could be the way that the person who is with Ocean has been talking to her.
Oh, okay.
And mind you, we are all from different backgrounds.
Exactly.
There are some ways you speak to me, I might find it funny, and there are some ways you speak to me,
might
and
find
I
it
also,
offensive.
you understand?
Yeah.
So it all has to do with what was your tonation,
Okay.
how did you put it to talk to me?
Thank you very much. So viewers, so tonations, when it comes to a relationship, our tonations really matters. How we sound when we approach certain things, it really matters. So I think maybe in Akosha's story, maybe she didn't like the approach, or she didn't like the tonation of how her partner was addressing certain things. So ladies and gentlemen, let's take that seriously. So how can enabling and codependency play a role in toxic relationship? Like Akosha's relationship.
Okay. Let me say something about the signs. In Akosia's story, we see true, and that's where I said something fishy is showing that Akosia's story. Yes, number one, what Akosia called control was the fact that the man or the partner contribute to what she wears. I think normally it's not both sides. Sometimes when your partner put on something that you think it doesn't fit the purpose of the show, can't you express? Can't you talk about it?
Can talk about it.
Good. You need to make an input into whatever she takes outside there. Whatever she takes outside there, it clearly speaks about her a lot. And so if I say my Akosia, the way how you dress to that is something problematic. Can you do something about it? Is that a control? I get it. The picture, took a picture with your friends, and I said, this one at least is problematic. You can't use this one because how it's revealing certain part of you. I don't like it. Can I speak about it? Can you say it's also control? So you see, Akosha's story is really fishy, and I think that Akosha should calm down and learn. Akosha to understand the partner. But the other things that the partner must also be doing, the Akosha might not also like. And Akosha have a free will to talk about it. But the how say a relationship will be toxic to me if you don't have the room to freely express yourself. Yes, you cannot make an appeal to anything. And I think that relationship cannot go anywhere. And you need to work out of it. I think you have the right to speak out, to bring out your opinion, to make input. It's really, really nice. But there are certain families that you cannot just introduce someone. And I think that guys are having a lot of challenges taking their partners home. Some of these things, I'm telling you, I said that because you know the standard of the family. Some of the families you see, they are legacy family. What I mean, they have been there from time immemorial, and they have standards. And even though they lapse you, and you try to make everything work, so that at least the two of you can live together. It becomes, you see it as a problem. And I think many young ones today don't want to learn anything. The things they want to work out today, and that's why I see a lot of marriages failing today, because we don't want to learn anything. We want to jump up onto our world and explore everything without correction, without guidance. So a person should really sit down and reflect. What really did this guy want from me? All the things he said, is it for my good, or he just don't want me to have my freedom? I get it. So Akosia should really look at the things and then really come out so that his decisions will not be something that she will be regretting tomorrow.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother James. So James is trying to say that despite you being in a relationship with your partner, okay, lo and behold, from time to time, maybe it might be that he will introduce you to his parents, and maybe for the standard of their parents, okay, you need to stop doing certain things, stop dressing in a kind of way or in a certain way. You know, you have to be presentable to the family. So I think James' point, I resonate with James' point. So moving on, I'd like to ask Sister Future. I'd like to ask you, Future, how can fear and trauma hold someone back from living a toxic relationship?
How can fear and trauma hold someone back from
living a toxic relationship, especially when the person has been in it for like too long. Akosia's story, she has been in it for 3 good years.
Okay, I would just like to add that I think first of all, Akosia is afraid of the unknown. Yes, which is to say she's afraid of starting all over again with someone that she's yet to meet. And secondly, I might also say that because Akosia might be depending on this said guy, okay, Akosia might not be working, she might not have something doing, and no matter what, she has to go back to this same person being in an abusive relationship.
But do you think that is the reason why she has been in it for too long?
So I think that could be a factor
Okay.
why she has been in it for too long.
Okay.
Now, no one is saying that anyone is perfect. The guy in question might not be perfect. Akosia also might not be perfect. Don't get me wrong. Okay. These are people, like I said earlier, these are people from different backgrounds coming together to learn on themselves and take life forward. You get it. And so I am not saying that Akosia is totally perfect and the guy is wrong. It could be that the guy has been doing this continually and she's afraid of leaving him, but that fear he has put in her mind, a manipulative fear that if she leaves, he's going to kill himself. That is one way of manipulating her for her to still be in that relationship. The relationship can be good if we come together as two mature adults, talk about certain things that we do not like and move forward. But it shouldn't be you are manipulating me emotionally and you abuse me verbally Get it? Because I will be confused. Do you really love me at all?
Yeah.
Because if you do love me, you talk to me in a way to correct me. We speak together, we analyze things, and we look for a way forward.
Okay.
Like my brother here, James, said that most men are rather now finding it difficult choosing a partner that doesn't dress modestly and send them home. Guy, you met this girl whilst you met her somewhere and you liked the way she was dressed. That was why you picked interest in her, right?
Yeah.
And now you saw her and you want to change her to Mary Amaka. It's not possible. Like,
I get that one.
you saw her, she was looking sexy, all curvy, you liked how she was, and you say, wow. And so now you want her to descend so low, putting on something that, guy, come off it.
Yeah.
We can dress modestly and still look sweet and sexy. It doesn't mean that we should wear things that will be revealing our bodies and all of that. No, I am not saying that. You liked how she dressed. And if you don't like how she is dressing, some of the time you've corrected her, what impact have you made in changing her wardrobes? That's another question.
Okay.
Have you also made an impact in changing her wardrobe? The kind of things you buy for her, did you also give her money? Because ladies, you may want us to look the way you like. What contributing factor do you also make in helping us look the way you like, so you can present us to your parents?
So thank you, Future. I think I resonate with what she's saying. So I think it all stems from the beginning. Okay. Maybe from the beginning of the relationship, maybe she saw Akosia in a very like a bodycon dress, okay? And as time goes on, you want to change Akosia's lifestyle. You wearing flare dresses or flare straight dresses. No, you can't change her. You can't change her. So it means that what starts the relationship, okay? What you start from the beginning of the relationship, you have to end it. Do you get it? Maybe you saw her in a bodycon dress, and now as time goes on, you want her to wear flare dresses. No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. That is how you are attracted by her, and then you approach her, right? So you can't change her. So I don't know.
It's just funny. I mean, just imagine the picture was trying to paint. And yeah, because they were in this way, everything was moving on well.
Yeah.
So it means that because I have a character without being changed, because I might not be dressing like the way you are saying. But if everything was going well, so why is it a complaint start from the beginning? I get it. Everything was moving on. The sudden change come. You see, sometimes when change comes into our life, before you start complaining, you need to first sit down. What is the cause of this change? So you cannot just stand up one day and then you say, okay, this that's how it was, or she was from the beginning. Then fine, I don't have problem with that. But this guy did not have problem with that. Also, in the 3 years, until the latter end of the 3 years, before Akosia starts seeing all the things that you see, that is fishy. You see, sometimes when ladies want to quit a certain relationship, they think they are okay. But I give you a number of excuses. There's nothing wrong with you, it's me, and that, and all that. They begin to place demands that don't start a relationship. So I used to tell guys, my friends, I said, anybody who don't care about how you earn, is concerned about how to spend, it's good for you.
Right. So like to end here, okay? So yes, of course, throwing your hand might lead you to the hospital, as James said. So thank you for insightful discussion. Remember, toxic relationships can happen to anyone. If you have someone or you know someone experiencing a similar situation, please seek help. And to our viewers, we'd like to hear from you. If you have any advice or words of encouragement for Akosia, please leave a comment below. Your support can make a big difference in our journey towards healing, and recovery. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to our channel, OJM_TV. Thank you. Catch you later. Bye.
Bye.